Swadika, thank you for joining us for the morning edition of NBT World Brief. I am Kritika Kluat. The government plans to evacuate Thai nationals from the Middle East, starting with Iran, which has been identified as a high-risk area as tensions spread across 8 countries. Under the plan, evacuees from Iran will travel overland to Turkey before boarding flights back to Thailand. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul chaired a war room meeting to assess the situation alongside Foreign Minister Sihasak Phuangketkaew, Thai ambassadors, consuls in the region. Authorities are accelerating coordination with embassies and consulates to secure exit visas and facilitate the swift return of Thai nationals. The Prime Minister said about 300 Thais and officials in Iran will be brought home as quickly as possible. In Israel, around 60,000 Thais remain, with about 20 currently expressing a desire to return.
ปัจจัยที่จะทำให้เขากลับมาประเทศไทยครบหมดแล้วตอนนี้ก็จะเหลือในส่วนของทางสถานทูตทางกระทรวงต่างประเทศทางรัฐบาลเองก็ต้องเร่งประสานงานเพราะประเทศนั้นจะต้องมี exit visa ด้วยไม่ใช่ entry อย่างเดียวเราต้องดำเนินการทั้งหมดให้เสร็จมีจะเวฟได้ไหมเราคงไม่สามารถที่จะรอว่าทุกคนอย่างวันนี้ถ้าอยู่ในอิหร่านถ้าเราต้องไปเหมือนไปกรอกคำร้องขอ exit ขออะไรก็คงเป็นไปไม่ได้เพราะระบบการให้บริการทางราชการในขณะนี้คงไม่ได้เป็นไปตามปกติเราก็ต้องดำเนินการทุกวิถีทาง
Foreign Minister said the current conflict covers a much wider area than in 2024, spanning Iran, Israel, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Jordan, and as far as Cyprus. He said the scale is significantly different, both in terms of geographic scope and the number of Thais affected. While the previous assessment estimated about 40,000 people, this time the figure has risen to the hundreds of thousands. Minister Sihasak said that the government continues to monitor the situation and prepare evacuation routes by land and air, particularly for those in high-risk areas. Amid energy price concerns, the Prime Minister has ordered a 15-day diesel price cap, while the government discusses further measures to limit impacts on goods and transport. Prime Minister Anutin Chanvirakul has ordered a 15-day cap on diesel prices at 29.94 baht per litre, effective immediately. In a social media post, he said the Energy Ministry and relevant agencies were instructed to implement the measure to stabilize fuel prices and ease the public burden. All service stations operated by PTT Public Company Limited will sell diesel at the cap price during this period. The Prime Minister stressed that the situation has not reached a crisis despite a surge in fuel purchases. He confirmed Thailand has sufficient reserves and diversified crude import sources, though global production cuts could affect oil and gas prices. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation, while oil exports have been temporarily suspended to protect domestic energy security, except for limited shipments to Laos under strict non-re-export conditions.
ผมก็จะต้องหารือกับทางกระทรวงพาณิชย์กระทรวงพลังงานในการที่จะตรึงราคาของที่มีผลต่อต้นทุนมีผลต่อการใช้ชีวิตของพี่น้องประชาชนเราตื่นตัวไว้ไม่เป็นไรแต่ว่ายืนยันได้ว่าในช่วงนี้ยังไม่ถึงขั้นวิกฤตแน่นอนเรามีรีเซิร์ฟน้ำมันที่เราจะใช้ได้นะครับเป็นคือมันก็ไม่ใช่60 วันที่หมายถึงว่าถ้าไม่มีน้ำมันดิบเข้ามาเลยซึ่งเราไม่ได้นำเข้าจากตะวันออกกลางเท่านั้นเรามีแหล่งนำเข้าน้ำมันดิบจากภูมิภาคอื่นๆอีกด้วยนะครับก็แน่นอนแล้วถ้าวันนี้กำลังผลิตของโลกมันหายไปเนี่ยกลไกตลาดเนี่ยราคาน้ำมันมันก็อาจจะมีผลราคาแก๊ส ต่างๆก็อาจจะมีผลเดี๋ยวเราก็ต้องมานั่งดูว่าเราจะทำอย่างไร
Thailand's refining capacity stands at approximately 170 million liters per day. Domestic use accounts for about 130 million liters, with around 7 million liters exported to Laos. Remaining volumes are shipped to other markets, but could be reallocated if the situation escalates. Meanwhile, Energy Minister Attapon Rerkpiboon said that oil shipments continue to arrive as scheduled and that Thailand is negotiating with the United States, West African nations and Malaysia to diversify supply. Liquefied natural gas accounts for about 20% of electricity generation, with 10 to 20% sourced from Qatar. Alternative supplies could be secured by increasing domestic production in the Gulf of Thailand or negotiating additional volumes from Malaysia and Laos. Authorities stressed that oil and electricity supplies remain sufficient and urged the public not to panic. Despite this, some fuel retailers have already raised prices over the past 2 days, while PTT has held retail prices steady. The Internal Trade Department has instructed fuel operators nationwide not to exploit the situation and warned against unjustified price increases. Board of Investment or BOI and the Federation of Thai Industries or FTI are accelerating the Made in Thailand initiative to boost local content and strengthen Thai SMEs amid global economic volatility. The two agencies have outlined 3 key measures to reinforce the country's industrial sector. First, the BOI will promote investment projects that use more locally sourced raw materials, components and services. The move follows existing incentives supporting domestic parts in the electric vehicle and electrical appliance industries. Second, they will encourage joint ventures and business matching, allowing foreign investors to partner with Thai companies to facilitate technology transfer, upgrade workforce skills, and develop Thai firms into local champions in targeted industries. Third, the focus will be on upgrading Thai entrepreneurs, especially SMEs, by promoting the adoption of modern technologies such as automation, digital systems, artificial intelligence, and green technology. Additional tax and financial incentives will be offered, along with coordinated loan support from partner banks and facilitation through the nationwide FTI network. A new plant species has been discovered in Thailand and revealed to the public for the first time on social media. The Botanical Garden Organization announced the discovery and publication of Nang Lao Siam, a rhizomatous herb in the asparagus family native to northern Thailand. The discovery follows extensive research by a team of botanists from the Botanical Garden Organization who collected specimens and conducted detailed comparisons with plant samples and academic records both in Thailand and abroad. The findings were officially published last week in the journal Thai Forest Bulletin Botany. The species name SIAMENSIS reflects its origin in Thailand. The plant is currently classified as endangered under international criteria, highlighting the need for proper conservation and management to ensure its long-term survival in the wild. PHANG province is hosting the 55th annual Sea Turtle Conservation Festival to promote awareness and encourage the protection of marine and coastal resources. The event opened with a giant turtle parade sculpture moving toward the beachfront venue, followed by the provincial governor releasing sea turtles back into the ocean. Organizers say the festival aims to preserve nesting beaches, as several species are now considered rare, endangered, and in steady decline. This year's activities include include turtle releases, with all proceeds after no expense deductions donated to the Phang Phuket Sea Turtle and Habitat Conservation Fund. The program also features the Bikini and Beach Run 2026, cultural performances, live music, and community OTOP products, local food and snacks to help stimulate the local economy under strict safety measures. Certificates and cash rewards were also presented to residents who reported nesting sites of leatherback, green and olive ridley turtles, supporting ongoing conservation efforts. The festival runs through March 10th at Thai Mueang Beach in Phang Nga Province. That wraps up our morning news report. Stay updated with the latest developments and more stories. Simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, คุณจิกา ควด สวัสดีค่ะ